If your self-talk has been tearing you down lately, I'm going to show you 3 powerful AI prompts that have helped me to change the way that I speak to myself, and they can do the same for you. Hi, I'm Andrea, and I help people use AI to make their lives better, smarter, and easier. So today we're focusing on one of the most important parts of your glow up, which is your mindset. Because glowing up isn't just about how you look, it's also about the conversations that you're having with yourself. Even if you look beautiful on the outside, if you don't have the right presence, the right confidence, the right energy, you're never really going to show up as your best self. So quick story time. Not too long ago, I started catching myself saying little negative things in my head. It wasn't anything super dramatic. It was just here and there, I'd be talking, my inner voice would be saying, "You always mess this up," or "Why would they want to hear from you?" Just these little negative things throughout the day that kept repeating themselves. It was almost like I had just developed a bad habit. And the thing about bad habits is that if you don't catch them, they can go on for a long time and they can cause a lot of damage. So luckily I started to become aware of this, and I ended up turning to AI to try and see if it could help me fix it. So these are the 3 prompts that I came up with to help me overcome negative self-talk. And I think that they can help you just as much as they helped me. So before we get into the prompts, just a quick reminder to hit like and subscribe so that more people can find this video and learn how to use AI to become their best selves. Okay, let's get into the first prompt, which is, here's the limiting belief that I'm struggling with. I'm not good enough. Speak to me like a trusted mentor who believes in me deeply. Reframe this belief with warmth and empathy and give me one small doable action I can take today to start proving this belief wrong. Obviously, if you are using this prompt in ChatGPT, feel free to switch out the limiting belief with whichever belief you personally are struggling with. It then goes on, like I asked for, with empathy and warmth to give me a response that says, that voice that says I'm not good enough isn't telling you the truth. It's just repeating an old worn out story that you accidentally picked up somewhere along the way. And then it goes on toward the bottom to say, write down one thing from the past week you're proud of, even if it feels tiny. It could be sending a difficult email, so on. Then say out loud, this is proof that I'm more than enough. So I now have a little daily ritual that's going to help me disprove this limiting belief. This turns the AI into your personal cheerleader. It's kind of like having a best friend who always knows the right thing to say to you when you're opening up about your struggles. So give it a try. All right, prompt number 2 is act as my personal confidence coach. I've been speaking to myself with a lot of criticism lately, and it's draining my energy. Give me one powerful reframe that feels encouraging but believable, plus a practical example of how to apply it in a real life situation. And if you want to, in this prompt, feel free to make it more specific with exactly what your negative self-talk is so that ChatGPT can give you a better tailored response. In this case, it told me, all right, Andrea, here's your new anchor thought. Reframe, I am allowed to be a work in progress and still be proud of myself. It then tells me how to apply it today. Let's say you're working on a piece of content or a business task and your inner critic starts saying, this isn't good enough, you're falling behind. Pause and say, this isn't about being perfect, I'm building something step by step and that's worth being proud of. And then it goes on. So as you can see, it's given me a nice way to think about that negative self-talk in a way that shines a more positive light on it so that I don't get sucked into the negative self-talk quite as much. And finally, the third prompt is write me one short, powerful affirmation I can repeat to myself when my self-talk spirals. Make it compassionate, realistic, and in my own voice, something I would actually believe and feel comforted by. And it responded with, here's one you can lean on when the spiral starts. I can be kind to myself and still keep moving forward. It's gentle, honest, and doesn't ask you to fake feeling amazing, just to treat yourself like someone worth rooting for while you take the next step. So I'm a big believer in affirmations, and I find that ChatGPT has been really great at giving me affirmations. I personally like to collect ones that resonate with me, and then I will make a voice note on my phone with the affirmations, and then in the morning I will listen to them over and over. That's something that I've found really effective in combating negative self-talk throughout the day. You basically replace it with positive self-talk instead. If your inner critic has been on overdrive lately, use these prompts, paste them into ChatGPT. I personally like to use ChatGPT 5 for this. Screenshot the answers you love and read them whenever you need a perspective shift. Or like I suggested in the case of affirmations, create a voice note on your phone with those affirmations and play them whenever you need a little bit of a boost. One last note, remember that ChatGPT is not a replacement for professional help. If you are really struggling with mental health issues or extreme negative self-talk, consider talking to a licensed medical professional. If this video helped you, be sure to hit like and subscribe. You can also grab a free copy of these prompts in the description below. And leave a comment, let me know which prompt you're going to try first. I would love to hear how it works for you. Thanks for watching, I'll see you in the next video.